apologize for the lighting. I am currently out of power. I have a light and a fire going next to me, so I'll do my best. But the cultural event that I went to for my project was the Oviedo Oktoberfest at the Oviedo Amphitheater and Cultural Center on September 26th. Now, the most important things that I saw at the German Oktoberfest was this might come off weird sounding, but the smiles in everyone's faces. Now, the German Oktoberfest literal translation is beer festival, and the origins goes back to a royal wedding. However, it's obviously changed over the years. It's simply a time for people to forget about the real world and drink, have fun, eat, dance, sing, all of it. And a big part of it now, especially now, is the acceptance of every single person, no matter the gender, no matter the race, no matter political opinion, it doesn't matter. They're here to have fun. They're here to drink, congregate, connect with people, dance, sing, everything. Those smiles were the things I saw the most. Was I could have this war vet talking to a person that is 15, 16 years old, and they're both smiling, and they're both communicating, and they're both connecting over certain things in their lifetime. And people from all races, all diversities, anything you could think of, communicating, smiling, and having a very good time. Now, some of the more in-depth things I saw were obviously the polka dancing and the polka music, which is very popular when people think of German culture. Now, the problem with German culture is that it is permanently bloodstained and has suffered major damage from the atrocities and crimes committed by them in World War II. And Germany has made a very good effort to try to come back from that, but they also accept the fact that they will never come back from that. But don't mean to get off track, but the things I saw were the polka music, the smiles, and the polka dancing, and the traditional clothing that they wear at the Oktoberfest, the performers and the dancers, and most of the attendees out of respect for the German culture, even if they're not German. Now, to continue, I believe that this is one of, if not one of the most important cultural events we can go to, because it reflects a question of how can they ever come back? You know, obviously, through history, World War I and World War II were completely crippling to Germany, not only in a literal economic government stance, but in a genuine how the world sees them, their reputation, the war crimes they committed, in both the atrocities and murder and genocide of millions of people. And it shows us that with the perseverance of love and acceptance and teaching of the history and the culture, that the culture is finally making a comeback better than ever, as more diverse, more accepting, and in general, simply put, better. It is simply a way for us to look at this world in which we have multiple conflicts going on, with the Israel-Palestine conflict and the Ukraine-Russia, and everywhere there are just never-ending violence, and it shows that we can eventually come back from this with the acceptance and teaching of history, love, and also remembering those who have fallen. Now, the challenges I faced were almost none. The challenges I only faced was the date was on September 26th, and that was supposed to be the first day of the event. However, September 25th. September 25th was supposed to be the first day of the event, but that was when Hurricane Helene was about to make landfall, and obviously, as we all know, we're uncertain of the trajectory, where the storm would go, the damage, everything like that, so the event did not take place that day. It was eventually shortened to only 3 days. However, that was the only problem I faced with it, and it was an easily solved problem. They just canceled it that day, ran it down to 2 days, and it ran those 2 days, and it was great. Now, the solutions to these problems that I faced were obviously just, like I said, just waiting it out and waiting and seeing what would happen while I was at work. And I got a notification. I looked it up. The Oviedo Cultural Center. It will be open tomorrow. So that was the solution to the problem I faced. But yeah, like I said, the German cultural experience, I think, is one of many that almost every person should attend to just witness the history and the acceptance by the German culture and the regret, apologies, and also comeback and revival of a culture that was once great and was permanently bloodstained by the atrocities of just a radical, disgusting group of people.